I got done today. Me. Leg hair moves ever so slightly. My brain. Nobody. Swim shorts when you jump into the pool. When you try to put a Dorito in your mouth long side first. Wanna know how I got these scars? When you pull that piece of skin on your finger and it starts bleeding. When your phone dies after serving you for 27 minutes on 1%. When you wake up and try to calculate what is the latest possible time to get up for work and not be late. Saving the game just once. Saving 5 times in case the first 4 didn't work. A jar. You can't defeat me. My hand. I know, but he can. My hand wrapped in my shirt. Girls' pupils tend to dilate when looking at someone attractive. Girls when they look at me. When you're halfway up the stairs and your mom yells at you to put the dishes away. My bed when I'm trying to sleep. My bed when I wake up. Remembering what you studied 2 days ago during a test. Remembering that one cringy thing you did 5 years ago. What I know about my own family tree. What I know about the family trees of fictional characters. Me. I don't need to write it down. I'll remember. Enter password. Me. Me when random internet people tell me that my meme made their day. My reflection in the mirror. My reflection in the spoon. My last 3 brain cells telling me not to do it. Me doing it anyway. Me headed to class on 2 hours of sleep, caffeine and 3 Cheerios. Nothing is born cool. Except of course. Free trials where you don't have to put credit card info. How hot is it where you live? Me. When you're on your 3rd damn that's crazy and they keep talking. When someone takes the memes you share too serious. Me at 2 AM realizing that girl from 3 years ago was flirting with me. My dad being smart and unfunny. My mum being dumb and funny. Me being dumb and unfunny. Me tries to print my essay in black and white. My printer. I got black. I got white. Need magenta. When the guy is putting cheese on my spaghetti. More. They start looking at my history. Panic. It's my calculator history. Calm. It's my calculator history. Panic. My 3-year-old laptop trying to run any game released after 2003. Me listening to the Eye of the Tiger in the middle of the night and getting motivated to kill my non-existent enemy. You find a good informational YouTube channel. Last upload 2 years ago. When your headphones get stuck on the door handle. The burger when you take it in the drive-thru. The burger when you arrive home. Sorry, I'm not treasure, I'm just me. Same. When you finally get a new pair of glasses. Ah, I see well. Teeth be like. Before braces. After braces. Sleeping in grass. Expectation. Reality. Reading my birthday card and pretending not to see the money. How it feels when your friends leave you behind when you tie your shoes. Nobody. My ankle for literally no reason. Directly asking the burger guy to not put tomatoes in your burger. Not being able to ask him because you're too shy and instead removing all the tomatoes yourself. Me and my boys when we see a security camera. When you wake up from a dream that was 100 times better than your real life. Me struggling financially. My Nigerian uncle Prince Wajabi. Me after I find a fully intact chip at the bottom of the bag. Impossible. Me when dad says a well thought joke with puns. Me when a random stranger on the internet says please do not the cat. Full volume. My TV. The sound of me eating chips. Present me shutting off my alarm. pass me. Who said 20? Where does it hurt? Headache. Stomachache. This username is already taken. Every disease known to mankind. Me after looking up my symptoms for a cough. Aha, I've got it. When you crack a Pringle in two, but it falls back in the can. The product on the website. The product when it arrives. Every Discord server, as soon as I go online. 50,000 people used to live here, now it's a ghost town. 8-year-old me thinking adults can do whatever they want. 19-year-old me who can barely afford rent. Me shoots 9 Nerf darts. 6 of those darts are DO. The right side of the duct tape, the left side. Me telling a joke to my parents. A 1-hour goddamn lecture about my grades. When my mom tries to introduce me to someone I knew as a baby, behold, the I don't care-inator. Babies as soon as they enter a plane. You know the rules, it's time to cry. I like spicy food, let's order. Me too. So how does it taste? Me. This is brilliant. But I like this. Being a professional powerlifter. Picking up the most chairs in the 3rd grade. Carrying all the groceries in one trip. Yes, I'll have 4 Taco Bell party packs. Must be a big party, sir. Yeah, a big party. Of 1. Me carries my dog into my room because I love him. My dog walks right out again. Me just trying to find an empty toilet stall. The person inside I made eye contact with. The jokes I tell to my family. The jokes I tell to my friends. When you find the mosquito that ruined your sleep all night. How I think I look with sunglasses. What I actually look like. You're not old enough. You're too old to be doing that. My parents. When you are doing the test and the smartest kid in class starts crying. Mistakes make you stronger. Me after being born. Me and my 5 brain cells preparing to say here when the teacher calls attendance. When your teacher starts to hand back test results and you see the Asian kid starting to cry. What the guests see when I come out of my room to get more shredded cheese. When you pour Coke into a glass too quickly. Brain, do it. Me, why? Brain, it's important. Me in public. My headphones. How you come home knowing you'll have the whole house to yourself. When the water that was stuck in your ear from swimming finally comes out. Me with a bad memory. The great idea for a meme I had. Me swims in water. My fingers. Snails decide using 2 brain cells. What's going on? I'm in this photo and I don't like it. What people do in shower. Cleaning. Hot water. Me. Yeah, I've been eating lots healthier. My fridge. Me after being Windows Solitaire on easy mode. I stand at the summit of the living world. The human body spends almost 20 years maturing and perfecting itself. Me after I turned 21 and slept wrong one time. You go to bed. You find a good position to sleep. It starts raining. You don't have a flashback of something cringy you did 5 years ago. No one. Me in the shower. How my blanket be looking when I try to find the long side at 1 AM. Deleting the song you don't like from your playlist. Keeping the song, but always skipping it. Me goes to bed. My nostrils. Thank you for watching this video. Tune in at